All right, it's Dub here at Maple Hill Golf. In here with Jesse Post. He's demoing the new Mizuno driver. Jesse, go ahead and show the camera what you're hitting there. It's the STG 440. Weight's back, just a stock RDX green 6.5, 60 gram. We got TrackMan 4. This is the initial test, wrapper off, no weight adjustment, no nothing. I don't know if you can hear it on the video, but when he took that back, I could hear it whistle through the ports on the back of the driver. Could you hear that, Jesse?
I did hear that time, yeah.
Solid numbers there, though.
Yeah. Spin's not as low as the last one used to be.
Launched at 13, 301 yard carry. That noise is absurd, dude.
That was a little healing. I don't know if the grip is just a hair loose or something's cracking at the shaft in the butt. The whistling. Dude.
That's horrible.
We'll see what happens when we move the weights forward. But...
Yeah.
Alright, one more. That was a bad swing.
Can't even keep it together with that whistle. All right. So numbers, they're okay. You know, on average, Jesse's a pretty good golfer. He plays pretty much a scratch. He hits the driver as good as anybody I play golf with. And you can see he delivered it all right. Location-wise, little off-center, little inside on the heel. Averaging about 296, ball speed about 174. I mean, there's more in there for sure.
That's what the very first hit that I had was. I looked at the ball strike, and it was dead center.
But the one thing that stuck out to me like a sore thumb was the whistling on the takeaway. It sounds like S. So we'll see what it does with the weights pushed forward. So they're right all the way forward, right, Jesse?
Yeah, all the way forward, both of them. Yep. Still at 9 degrees, 9.5.
9.5, smoke green, RDX. I can't even deal with that.
That was bad. I stood up on that one.
The old whistler.
The old whistler. Oh boy. That was a better strike.
Yeah, it's a good strike. Again, that I don't know if they can hear it on the video, but I can definitely hear it.
Every time.
That
whistling.
Yeah, it sounds like it's distracting for me, but I don't know if you can hear it as the player.
I can definitely hear it. I don't like it at all.
I don't know how that gets past R&D, to be honest with you. I can't even deal with that shit. Oh my goodness.
I'm just not liking the ball speed off.
It's pretty slow for what you usually get out of it. You're usually a high 170s guy, 185. I've seen you as high as.
I mean, those last two are still Healy, but let's see what this does. That's better. And that's closer now to seeing what we're.
I mean, what's weird is like the weights are supposed to knock down the spin. I get that. It really didn't affect anything.
No.
In terms of delivery, in terms of spin.
I'm still kind of striking heel side, which is not actually.
But you would think it would drop off like a few hundred RPMs.
Yeah. That's better.
Yeah, there's 177. A little bit of a block.
Yeah. Let's try to take it down the loft once.
All right, we're going to take it down and loft.
Let me go all the way down. 7.5. Feels
But
good. It sounds way better than the last one. Significantly better than the last one.
Coming off the face.
We're using the left dash too.
Minus the whistle technique on the takeaway.
Maybe the lock will change that. I can already hear it.
That's better.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesse and I have had high hopes for this driver coming out. Jesse's a Mizuno staff player. He's been waiting for this thing. I think he hits his Mizuno driver that he has, the STZ, a little bit better than this. But
I would say, yeah, way better. Ball speed definitely is better, which surprises me. A little high toe. That's another ball. Whistling is slightly better, but it's still definitely there.
oh, you can hear it. There's no question about it.
I mean, yeah, could have been the first swings, but weight's back. It's set at 9.5. It seems to be the ticket right now for this thing, but.
That whistle. That's a good ball.
That's a better ball.
Yeah. But still, for you, I know most of us would take 303 carry. For you, that's just not good enough.
No.
You got ball speed up around 180 right there, where I'm used to seeing it. But again, moving the club at 121 miles an hour, you should be getting more out of it.
That was a good ball. Yeah. That felt better. That was just a better swing too. But.
306 carry. So I mean, if we looked at this in terms of, you know, kind of what you should be doing with the golf club, you can see clear as day. You know, the ball speed is down off this head for how you deliver the club.
100%.
Regardless of what setup we went with that shaft. When you started at about 174 miles an hour ball speed, we moved the weights forward. You got up to about 175 miles an hour ball speed. And then in this last setup with the lower loft, you got to 177 miles ball speed. Leaving about 10 yards on the table, but about 3 or 4 miles an hour ball speed.
Pretty stable flight though.
Yeah, not terribly bad.
This is the game that I play now.
All right, so this is the STZ.
This is Paradigm.
Oh, the Paradigm Triple Diamond.
Yeah, Ventus TR Black.
9 degrees.
10.5 turned down to 9.5.
Six X.
7X.
So we'll see, you know, how this shakes up against. This is one of the hottest drivers of the year. We'll see how it does against this new Mizuno. And immediately you crack the 180 ball speed. The spin number's better. The carry number's better. So
That's the ball play too. I'm kind of used to. I kind of hit like a push fade.
yeah, and you can hit that dead center.
But it could be attributed to shaft too a little bit, but not as much as we're seeing difference, I don't think. But
First thing I noticed is there was no whistle on the takeaway.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That came off nice. Broke 180 again. 307 carry. A little spinny there. Contact was probably off slightly.
See if we can turn over here. That was bad. But it's gonna be straight, I feel like, yeah. That was a bad swing, and that's the result I got.
Still carried it as far as the Mizuno on a bad swing. So in terms of being optimal with this Paradigm, right?
Minus the last one, yeah.
It's coming off a little high, and it's still saying the ball speed's down a little bit, but you're only leaving 6 yards on the table as opposed to 10.
And that's with a miss hit in there too, which is
Mm-hmm,
great.
mm-hmm.
That's it right there.
Yeah, look, there's the ball speed I'm used to seeing out of you. About 183, 313 carry.
Yep.
11 and 2700. Those are damn good numbers, and you can see it's optimal across
For
the
B, I
board.
don't mind saying must have been a little bit higher either.
No, no.
I'll take that a little bit more of a controlled flight over the.
Over the knuckler.
Yeah. No. Alright, one more of this. Let's go back to one here. A little bit across it. Yeah. That's just a bad one.
It's all right. We'll throw that one. So you can see, you know, what's sticking out to me is the ball speed number. Mizuno, the last couple years, for whatever reason, they just haven't had the ball speed of some of the big guys.
Do we have STC in here? We do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. I mean, you can see ball speed average.
That's okay.
180. You know, minus the last one he just hit. He missed hit
But
that.
that was
one
like
a little
way
bit.
in the heel too, and I still get
181.3.
that out of it.
As opposed to, you know, if I took his best three with the other setup with the Mizuno, you know, he's at 179. Talking about 2 miles an hour on average, 312 carry, up against 304. It was a little lower spin off the Mizuno, but
That's attributed to loft too, mainly. 7.5 versus 9.5. 10.5 turned down.
this is the Mizuno STG. This is last year's Mizuno driver. This is a pretty good stick. I've seen it out on the course. It seems to outperform what it does in here on the course.
I would agree.
Um,
Spin seemed a little high in here, but
This has just got a hazardous black RDX 6.5 in it. So nothing too flashy like the Ventus that was in Callaway.
still just right away. I mean, that's turned over.
So we lost it left a little bit, but not the worst miss. That's a dog.
I can feel the difference in the shaft.
That's a dog right there. This is a little blooper back there. 4,300 RPMs. That was good.
I'll better that.
Interestingly enough, the ball speed is down.
A little higher on the face, that one was. Just lose this one last. You just feel it. That's a good ball though. I'll take it every day.
So in a nutshell here, when I look at the testing that we're trying to do here with the new Mizuno driver, I would tell you that, you know, it's okay. I hate the sound of it on the takeaway. I can hear the whistle coming through the ports. I don't like that at all. I think that's something that should have been, you know, caught in the manufacturer's end. Not something we should be catching in here. And they must have been okay with it. They must have heard it in the testing and been fine with it because the numbers were there. Not necessarily what we're seeing here, but you know, and it's different for different people, right? Everybody's got a little different golf swing. We're just, you know, this is initial testing and we wanted to get it out there. He's gonna go back to it one more time.
No changes.
Hold on.
7.5 weights forward.
Yep.
It's a good looking driver though.
Yeah, it looks nice from the top. You know, to be honest, the last 4 Mizuno drivers have looked the same. You know,
Well, this thing's set down 2 degrees and the face looks still just as square.
so that's good.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Freeze up.
Yeah. All right. So we're back to the Mizuno here, the Whistler.
I just can't get over that.
It's distracting for me as a club fitter sitting here, and I know it's got to be distracting for the player. And I'm assuming that outside it probably isn't as loud as it is in our controlled environment, but I certainly can hear it. That was hit a little bit better.
That was better. This is what's.
Yeah, it's down. The smash has been down.
Like I hit that one pretty good.
I mean, 145 average on smash factor, as opposed to like with that Callaway, it's a 148. I mean, it's just not quite as good as the big boys, and that's kind of what I've been seeing.
Well, even with the last one, I said the same thing. You know, for a driver that should be more of that player's center of gravity being forward. Spin was there last year, but the ball speed just wasn't.
And it sounded like crap off the face.
It did. This sounds way better, but minus
the Whistler.
whistling. But yeah, I just don't. Not a fan.
All right, so we gave you the initial test results. Get out to your local pro shop, give it a spin. Visit us on the website, maplehillgolf.com. Come on in, get fit. Thank you.